Okay, so I'm gonna be multitasking in this video because I really want to shoot it already. I've had not had time to shoot it because I've been super busy, but I want to continue on my story, part 4. But sorry, I need to print this out for an order for Father's Day. Today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Happy belated to all you fathers out there. Um, so I left off in my story um, on my experience at the nude job that I went to and what happened afterwards and how I felt and dealt with it and everything. And that was one experience that I had. There were some other incidences that happened, or like conversations, I guess, that went on at that time that have a that correlate with other things I'm gonna be talking about later, as far as my experiences and how I ended up. Basically, I'm telling my story of how I ended up here where I'm at now, because I'm a person that's had a lot of expectations put on them from everybody around me since I was a young child, and I have not met up with those expectations just as of yet in my life. Um, and it's because of my own personal path and how it has and how I have come to realize certain things about the world and my mission and my role here, the reason for me being here on this planet right now in this body. Um, so I'll start with continuing off in my journey in Hollywood. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about another side of it now, another like crazy thing that happened um that made me see that our world isn't exactly what we see and think and feel like in our little boxes that we have. It's something more than that, and there's a lot grander things than we can even begin to imagine at this point in time here, that um that are gonna be realized soon within my lifetime for sure. And this is where it starts getting a little bit crazier. And I'm gonna go ahead and just state this out loud before I start saying what I'm gonna say, because these things, this topic, I've talked about with people before in my personal life, certain people, but I've never actually gone into great depth, out loud. I've posted things on Facebook occasionally, but I think when I do that, I don't know, maybe I'm seen as a bit, not exactly sane. Yeah, yeah. And so I'm not taking seriously when I say this stuff, but it's fine, because at the end of the day, they're my experiences and they're what I've had, and I understand that, I'm the one that's had them and not other people, so I can't expect them to automatically just align with what I'm saying because I'm saying it. They've had their own experiences that are not like mine. So I understand that they don't believe me. There are many who have had experiences similar to mine and they do believe me. They take me serious, and so um I'm not going to let that affect me speaking about these things anymore, cuz I've not talked about it because I've felt self-conscious too for that reason, for how people might perceive me for saying these things, and I don't um deal with, you know, negative perceptions of me well. um so that's why I haven't, but I'm doing better at that, so I feel like I'm ready to say these things. So I know many, or if not many, then all people basically. Um, why are you not turning? Come on, did I not turn have heard about the New Age movement and understand simple aspects of that whole genre, like spirituality and, the law of attraction and whatnot. Um, but not very many of you are aware of that movement and how it relates to the world of aliens and outside life forces and multidimensional beings. Um, because I guess, there's a certain community within the New Age movement who has a connection, between aliens and basically us and our evolution, our spirituality, our entire beings. There's different theories out there as far as, what the role aliens play or multidimensional beings play within our, evolution, and with our existence. But um my personal theory is that they're here to help us mostly. And I have to go because my baby's here. I'll continue this.